Welcome to the Circle of Grace 1. I'm your host, Chief Principal Teacher and Founder, Bishop Francis E. Revels-Bey. The Circle of Grace 1 was founded on July 2nd, 1999 A.D. under the aegis and anointing of the Angel of Grace through divine providence. It also gave birth to its very own spiritual and metaphysical institute on February the 7th, 2009 under the aegis and anointing of the Angel of Grace through divine providence. And of course, I'm the host, Chief Principal Teacher, and founder of both, Bishop Francis E. Revels-Bey. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Thursday, May 31st, 2012. And the reason I'm coming on here for this particular channel being shown through YouTube, it's pre-recorded right now. And what I'm about to do is go into some of the benefits of meditation. People always keep asking about more information about meditation and all the different ways in which one can incorporate meditation into their daily lives, as well as different kinds of meditation, and they're all kinds. And before we do that, I want to let you know that if you'd like to be in touch with me, you can always email me at iam.circleofgrace1@yahoo.com. That's iam.circleofgrace with the number 1 at the end at yahoo.com, or Bishop Francis, written as one word, at circleofgrace1.net. That's Bishop Francis at circleofgrace1.net. If you want to give me a call, you can always listen to a very special spiritual prayer, meditation, and decree line, which is 505-717-4722. And you can call that number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can listen to a very special 2-minute spiritual meditational type prayer and decree, just by simply calling 505-717-4722, or you can always leave me a message on my Skype internet number, which is 973-685-5978. Well, even before I get started, I want to open this up with a very brief prayer. Through divine power and by divine grace, may anyone who's listening to this particular program right now, or in the very near future of now, may you be blessed in such a way that it opens your heart and opens your mind and allows you to further travel through your own particular spiritual path that you've chosen for yourself. May it allow you to be attuned, more in alignment, and to have greater self-realization that the I Am Presence also lives and dwells within you. It is there with you right down to the DNA. It's always been a part of your spirit. You've never been separated from it. And may you be fully blessed at this time in your life as we enter this fifth dimensional consciousness, this fifth dimensional living. And it's happening. It's been developing over the past couple of years, and maybe even 10 or 20 years ago, but it's now coming in where we're all being affected in a very harmonious way. And if we're not careful, sometimes we might find ourselves in a disharmonic way with it. But it's not something where we're going to be so far off base where we can't come back and connect to our heart, which is the center of our being, the center of our wellness, the center of our holistic nature, and the holistic nature of every part of our being. And one of the things, amen, I want you to be able to do today is be able to take this particular meditation track with you, this particular lesson plan with you, and apply it to anything that you're doing. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a musician, maybe you're an engineer, an architect, maybe you're someone who's an inventor or designs cars, or you work in a hospital. You could be the surgeon, the doctor, the general practitioner. You could be the licensed practical nurse. You can be whatever you are, but may it be able to assist you in some way. Maybe you'll find a nugget, a gem in here, a golden nugget that you could take with you and apply it every day. So one of the things I want you to be able to do right now is take a moment. You might have some gemstones around you, or some metals that you work with, or incense or oil, whatever you choose. Today I'm not going to use anything. Usually I have a piece of selenite here in some form, and I have it all the way around me here. In fact, I have some regular rock here taken from the out of southern New Mexico when my family and I went down. My family took me with them, and we headed down to Deming, New Mexico, and our good friend down there, who's a visual soul portrait painter, and her companion took us to this very special place where you can kind of go into this dry arroyo and bring back rocks like this, and this is a rock that has a little bit of red jasper running through it in different ways, and it has, many other things in it as well. It's a very soft stone, a very healing stone. I always leave it up here by my computer here. And so this is one of the things I'm going to be vibrating with. And whatever you could do, I want you right now to place your tongue to the roof of your mouth behind your two front teeth. And this connects the light energy always flowing throughout your body anyway. It connects the governing channel coming up over and through the spine behind you, which is internally that etheric channel, and then connecting right over underneath your nose, and then coming right underneath your mouth and down into all the energy centers in the front, which is now taking you into what we call conceptual channel. And so all this energy is now being built as one form, a pillar of force of light within itself. And you can take this journey with your eyes closed or slightly open or fully open, fully aware. Whichever way you want to do it, you can always come back here with this particular format and apply it many different ways. Maybe you're seated up in a chair, or you're lying down in a recliner, or fully prone in a bed or a couch, or on the floor, however you choose to take it. Maybe you're standing in a meditation posture of some type. And so one of the things that we're talking about today is meditation. And meditation is defined basically as the act or state of consciousness of being in the center of who you really are. In other words, being in the center of your beingness, being the spirit of who you really are. That's what you are. We're spirit, and we're housed in this physical material form called the human form, a physical body with bones and nerves and tendons and billions and trillions of cells that are changing rapidly all the time. Muscles, you name it. And so here we are expressing, riding through our own special vehicle or vessel upon the face of this earth. And we are here to be able to not just demonstrate the presence of spirit, but to creatively live a more spiritual life that is actually a more practical life in our everyday life. And so we have this opportunity, and meditation has been a transformational personal tool that has been used for eons, from century to century, galaxy to galaxy, if you will, planet to planet. Mother Gaia has us in a state of perpetual meditation in motion. And there are many different ways. Now, one of the things, of course, meditation will do for you, it will help you boost up and become more sensitive to how your body is working together as a whole. We have this sacred grid of energy within us, known as the meridians and the meridian points, and we have the chakra energy zones, the major and the minor ones. We have constant energy zones that are being more or less opened up to ourselves right now. And we don't just have the 7 spiritual centers, but they're even more than that. And we have also not just 7 spiritual realms, but we have 12 dimensional realms in which to deal with. So you know that there's 5 more. And usually people position these 5 along the base of your skull all the way down to the center of your back. And they see these as 5 more power points. And those 5 more, what you want to think of the 5 is sort of like the pentonic scale, the black keys on the piano, and then the white keys are the 7 transitional chakras in the center, energetically flowing from the different organs, but we see it kind of stacked on top of each other. And so we want to be able to work with all of these zones, all of these 12 zones at the same time. Now, this is our opportunity to really magnify the whole and bring ourselves into total awareness and total consciousness. So one of the things you want to realize is through the power of meditation, you can control blood pressure, be it if you're having it if it's too high or if it's too low. It helps you attune to your immune system and your metabolism. It also helps you to pay attention to any so-called aches and pains you might be experiencing in your body right now, or you have experienced before. Tightness here, different zones. You can use your meditative state of awareness and go within the body or outside the body and get in touch and send all the unconditional love and healing light energy that you can to help bring a soothing state of awareness to the body. You can walk in and around the cellular memory of your body. You can walk through all the chakra zones of your body. You can walk throughout your entire being. You just realize that you could make yourself large or make yourself like a nanospark in consciousness and move through your body. And so it also helps knock out stress out of your system and overcome some other hurdles that you might be toying with or in operation trying to get rid of or alleviate, such as a lot of fatigue. Meditation will help you overcome a lot of fatigue. It'll help you overcome being hyper. You know, some of us can be just a little too hyper mentally or emotionally. I know I can get that way with my mind, just thinking too much. And so it helps you to quiet the mind, quiet down the presence of the ego, your personal ego, and helps you to streamline and refine yourself and align yourself with the greater I am presence that's always there inside yourself. So this is something that we're all looking to do all the time with ourselves, to be able to prosper more abundantly and to be able to have a better state of wealth, but also our health. Our health is like our wealth. When we're not feeling good, we're not internally okay, all right, if the body is not harmonic in its own way and not working together, we can't work at our full potential. So, and every day we're working on materializing that full potential, that full power, which is really the divine nature. And so we want to be able to move through that. Now, there are different ways, again, using meditation. You can be in a seated format like I am right now. You could be sitting in a half lotus or full lotus, like yogic position. You could use it, meditation is a part of martial arts, internal and external martial arts. You can use it to, at that point they say, take the mind over matter. Take the spiritual nature and put it over matter to actually govern that which is of the material. Okay, so there's deep breathing that's involved. If you are a student of Qigong, or Tai Chi Chuan, or any Shaolin Kung Fu system, northern or southern, or maybe you're studying Taekwondo, Shotokan, Shinto-ryo, many other systems, you know, ninjutsu, all these other judo, jiu-jitsu, it doesn't matter. You're still using some form of meditation. Is always used at the beginning of that class to harmonize body, mind, spirit, and soul, and after that class. And so it's constantly being used all the time. And then, of course, those who are studying the different schools of yoga are consciously using meditation at the beginning, during, and end of their sessions. And those who might be using Pilates might be using it as well. Those who might be dancers and choreographers, be it tap, ballet, jazz, bebop, hip-hop, you're using meditation to quiet the mind, quiet down the busyness of the body so that you can get to that center awareness of yourself so you feel more rooted, feel more grounded, and feel more centered. And so there are different ways. And of course, meditation has been added to the other personal tool of transformation, which is prayer, be it a silent prayer or audible prayer. Okay, meditation can be just pure silent meditation, not thinking on anything, or where like Zen meditation, you go into a deeper awareness of yourself, being a pure light form being and not a physical person. Okay, there's also going into, like we mentioned, martial arts, and we mentioned yoga. A person who maybe is into long distance running, a marathon runner, or a person in the other forms of track and field, are also utilizing meditation to get them from one point or one goal to the next goal. Now, people who channel are using forms of meditation. Channeling is even a higher form of meditation, but it is still meditation. And so this is a way or ways in which we can accomplish a higher goal or higher goals or higher achievements in our life, in our living from day to day. And so that we're always in the present moment, and meditation can allow you to exist totally in the present moment. And so what I want to do with you right now is take you through a basic meditational exercise and incorporate some etheric energy information in there that you'll be able to utilize and take it even to an intentional level where we're placing an intention out into the world, whether we're seeking to have greater peace in the world, or greater peace within ourselves, greater peace within our families, our friends, our community, neighborhoods, our nation, country, beyond the world. And beyond that, because we're not the only ones, only living beings of light spiritually moving around the earth here. There are other beings or forms that are here with us. So let's take this moment, breathe in deeply, place your tongue to the roof of your mouth, just behind your two front teeth. Bring the upper and lower jaws together. You don't have to clench the teeth together. Just relax the jaw. Sit straight. You don't have to be, as I call, ramrod straight, because your spine is naturally curved anyway, so you don't need to try to pull it out straight. Just let it have its natural curvature. But now, as you begin to do this, I want you to feel the presence that you are creating light, which is already there, but you're bringing the light out, magnifying it more, so you can feel its presence around you. Some do an energy form of the chi ball, and it's done in martial arts schools for centuries and thousands of years, forming the chi between the hands. This didn't start 20 years ago. People have been using this technique. You can also move the hands back and forth if you like. But take a moment and feel that tingling energy on the palms of the hands and the finger pads and around the fingers as well. It's also equally around your face. As you do this, relax even more. You might get your awareness past your clothes, past your skin, past the hairs upon your skin. Allow yourself to sink deeper into your body. And as you seek now to go deeper into your body, you're now in a greater position to fully feel the presence of light tingling throughout your body. The pillars of light are flowing through your arms and legs and through the center of your body, the thickness of your own neck or face. It is organic, living, within you and around you, this field of white light. Take a moment, zero in toward the center of your heart chakra. The heart is into the left, but you're putting it more in the center of the sternum, even with the heart. Breathe it in and exhale as you release the breath out of your nose. You're feeling the energy expand throughout your place, maybe your office or your room in your home, or your special meditation chamber. You feel that energy flow throughout your entire body. You begin to tingle from head to toes, soles of your feet to the top of your head, the palms of your hands, beneath the rib cage and to the right or to the left, also up and down the back, up and down the back part of the legs, the buttocks, the groin area. Everything is just alive and with energy, and you can feel it. Count to yourself from 1 to 3, and every time you hit a number, you're going deeper inside yourself. 1, 2, 3. Feel that connection with the core of your being. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Your count being every 2 seconds. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Feeling so deeply connected now. Feeling a little more energy flowing. You almost feel as though you're seated on top of your spine. Like you're seated on a lotus petal. You feel total awareness, feel the state of remembrance of your own divinity, your divine heritage, being in alignment with your own I am presence, God within you. Now let's take a moment briefly and let's run the energy centers, starting in the soles of our feet. We're feeling what we're going to call the black light. This light that has slowed down to its slowest rate of frequency, and it disappears into darkness, into like a void, the moon, or the core of your being. And this light is trickling up over your feet and now over to your ankles. You're feeling now like a rich sienna brown, rust brown, and traveling up your shins and calves and sides of your legs, up over your knees by a few inches, going up to the center of the thigh on both legs, and now turning into a rustic red, and then turns into a pastel red as it approaches the base of your spine and your hip region, pelvis, entire pelvis area, front and back. Going into a nice reddish orange band of light that now dissolves into an orange, coming right over your navel area, beneath your kidneys as well. You're feeling the presence of the light. You're inhaling and exhaling. You're allowing more of this energy to flow up as if you're standing in water. Now you're not going to drown. You're standing in the fluidity of light around your body that's emanating from the cells in your body. You're in complete control. You feel the presence of the light come up and turn into a yellowish orange and now toward the solar plexus in a beautiful yellow light, allowing you to think upon the physical plane clearly. With the lower colors of the reddish orange and orange, allowing you to feel the presence, attract a good harmonious energy around you, and also to replicate that, to broadcast that energy as well. You just not receiving, but also broadcasting it through your body, through your auric field. And you feel a sense of awareness of your kidneys and lungs. And you're also feeling the pancreas, and the spleen, the gallbladder. You're feeling all of this in place. Liver, everything functioning. Stomach functioning. Everything functioning well. The adrenal glands functioning well. When you inhale just past the tip of the sternum into a yellowish green, now a beautiful, soft, grassy green to emerald green. Pastel white. Like a band all the way around your body, holding your ribs together. Is this light. You're enjoying this, and as you inhale again at your own pace, inhaling it up, even with the heart now, you're going into that green, and just above the heart range line, and just beneath the collarbone is a turquoise light. The Christ I am light. With unconditional love and light. You're just taking it in, and taking it in. Now you're at the base of the throat in sky blue, radiant sky blue. The rich sky blue. And this is where you speak the word of truth. This is where the embodiment of the fifth realm is, the fifth dimension. The word is made flesh. And whatever you speak now comes faster into your being, into your awareness. the family of your remembrance. It's all coming faster now. What you're saying and speaking from your heart is now here. Inhale and feel that energy flow down to your hands and your feet, toes, tingling out your tailbone, back up into the thymus area by the heart and the turquoise light, and going into the base of the throat where you see the clairaudient vibration. You're hearing it clearly. The sky blue. And then you inhale upon that energy and you bring it up into the brow center. Into the brow center, the third eye. That's where you're bringing it. And you're feeling this greater sense of awareness. And you're feeling the nature of all things that are spiritually connected to you as one. Be it people, places, things, events, situations, you feel totally at one. You feel the expression of God flowing through every one of you as one. You feel a sense of total oneness now. And now what you're going to do is absorb this light, inhale upon it, and bring it up to the hairline. And feeling it split off into your right and left temple. Energizing it gradually and opening it, both centers in the temple, right and left. You feel the command of a band of light from both going to the base of your skull where you have a magenta light. Magenta light. Letting you know that you can tap into your own Akashic records. The beam of light now goes up as you inhale into the center of the crown here. Absolute white light flow. Coming down and meeting there on the crown, which is carrying also the royal purple or violet flame coming up. Sending beams of light into the right and left temple, and also the hairline, center hairline, down to the third eye, down into the throat center, down into the heart center. You feel this energy coming up, and it's moving up higher for you. And as this energy moves up higher for you, it goes up higher for you, and it ignites into the white flame of light above your head. This is the chakra for the higher self. Okay, now as it's connecting with the chakra of the higher self, it's now swirling and expanding light in all directions, 360 degrees. Not only parallel to the floor, but in diagonal planes around the body, vertically and horizontally again. Light just flowing, spinning clockwise. If you want to explore the awareness of your past, just see it go counterclockwise. A field of energy moving counterclockwise beneath the heart and clockwise from the heart up. Like two hemispheres. The top hemisphere is moving clockwise. The bottom hemisphere is moving counterclockwise. All doing this at the same time. You feel a sense of peace, harmony, and happiness. Feel a greater sense of joy and awareness. And you're going with the flow of this energy higher now. If you want, you can put both the right palm with the left palm together, and this signifies bringing both hemispheres of the brain together, which they already are, but they're together. And zeroing in toward the heart, and just sending out beams and rays of light all around the body, and expanding them as far as you desire. Today I'm using a 9-foot radius, so there's nothing there but positive, energetic light and being. Positive, energetic light and being. Just traveling all the way out. Feeling totally connected. You also feel centered and rooted through the heart. Centered and rooted through the divine presence of the greater I am. Feeling connected to the womb and the crown of the great lunar and great solar energies. Great central lunar, great central solar energies. Now as you're feeling total oneness, just feel this pure golden white light just flowing down with floods of silver light, and then all of the chakras becoming a rainbow light. Feel all of that energy, like a rainbow chakra meditation, just flowing throughout your body, fanning throughout your body, creating a cleansing throughout your entire body, so that there's nothing there but a balance of perfect wellness, harmony, happiness, and peace, unconditional love, divine grace being present, giving you divine grace, divine ease, to have a better way of thinking, acting, doing, speaking, living, digesting, honoring, respecting, removing the higher planes of consciousness that are also coming down into your wellness of yourself. Take a big, deep breath. Inhale now through the nose, release it out through the mouth. 1, and again, bring it in. 2, release it through the mouth. 3, inhale again. Release it through the mouth, and place all of your awareness just in front of your heart, just in front of the heart chakra, center of your sternum, about 1 hand's length away from the base of your own palm to the longest finger on your hand. Feel that energy field flowing right then and there. Coming down and settling within you. Coming down more and settling within you. You can feel the soles of your feet, palms of your hand, the top of your head. You want to touch all of those places. Touch your heart, your belly button. Stroke your hands on your arms and legs and know that you're back within your body. You weren't out of it, you just expanded the auric field. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, May 31st, 2012. This is a very special, energetic broadcast. We're going to call this live webcast number 186 for today for Decree and It Shall Be's program and the Circle of Grace 1. I enjoyed bringing this information out. I'm back now at least 2 to 3 times a month since I'm out here in the Southwest. And so what I want you to do is, if you ever want to contact me, you can always call my Skype number, 973-685-5978. Email me at bishopfrancis@circlegrace1.net or iam.circlegrace1@yahoo.com. Or you can always call my spiritual prayer and meditational decree request line. Of course, there's almost a 2-minute decree there out to you, and that is 505-717-GRACE. That's 505-717-4722. And also go to my website, http://circleofgrace1.net. That's circleofgrace1.net, and go to the home services page and find out about all of the important things I'm doing there. There's the Circle of Divine Grace and Remembrance, along with the Circle of Grace 1 that is now an e-newsletter that comes out 3 times a year. Of course, it is $11 per individual issue, or $33 for all 3 issues. You get it right in your inbox, and you also will be treated to a discount on teleseminars, and you also get a chance to get one mentoring session going on with me for free, one-on-one, and we can do that through Skype, or we could do that through Yahoo Messenger, or we could do that through some other sources here online. And also, you'll get a special CD audio in the mail if you're paying for a full 1-year subscription. $33 is only 3 issues. And if you take an individual issue at $11, and I'll give you something very special for that as well. There's also the e-newsletter called 2 Bears, and it's due out by tomorrow. We have a deadline date. It's a living date. No more use the word deadline. A living line date. We'll try to get it out by tomorrow or by this weekend. That's 2 Bears, which is a double dose of spiritual remembrance and divine grace, a special e-newsletter that's been out in the 2nd volume already, 2nd year. And that's you can subscribe to that right there through PayPal as well, for 6 issues for $25 or 12 issues for $45, right there through CircleGrace1.net home services page. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Bishop Francis E. Revels-Bey. I hope you get a lot out of today's pre-recorded program for the Circle of Grace 1's-Decree, and it shall be live webcast number 186, okay? And again, this is the Circle of Grace 1, as well as the Circle of Divine Grace and Remembrance. Until next time, remember that divine grace is a blessing, as we are alive and well in the age of remembrance. Thank you for viewing this. See you next time.